about today. We're going to talk about consistency. A lot of y'all don't realize how important consistency is. You gotta stay consistent. If you really want to get in shape, the biggest thing is about consistency. I just posted a post, yesterday? Just asking, it's beginning of the year, January, full in effect. How many people, how many times have you worked out this year? And the numbers that I've seen for it to be 21 days, a little crazy. I've seen 4 days. I've seen 6 days. I've seen 7 days. 21 days in a month. And you only showed up 4 days? You only showed up 7 days? And you want results you ain't never seen before. Consistency is the game plan, man. Consistency is the game plan. I always say at the end of the day, if you somebody that's really trying to get in shape, you need to be working out 5 days a week. We talk about this all the time. It's been 21 days in this month so far. It's been 21 days in this month so far. You really mean it to me? You only checked in 7 days? 7 days, a minimum we looking at 2 weeks automatically is 10 days. So 12 days is what you really should be looking at. Consistency trumps all, man. You gotta be consistent when trying to get results. This isn't something that you can just start and stop, start and stop, start and stop. You have to be consistent the whole way through. This is another reason why I say you should always find out what your X factor is. X factor is very important. What is your reason for doing this? Why is it so important for you to do this now? I'm gonna be real with y'all. Out of all of my years of training, the people that really get the best results are the ones that's going through traumatic situations. Had one of the biggest health scares. They found out that they're pre-diabetic. Now you want to spend the money on working with a trainer. It's to a point you just can't take it no more. You lost your spouse. You know what I'm saying? You lost your job. These are generally reasons why people get great results. Why do we have to wait until everything is falling apart to really want to start making big moves? I never understood that. We want to wait until everything is falling apart to a point we want to make big and drastic moves. If you stay consistent, despite how dedicated you are, consistency will really trump a lot. And when I say be consistent, I'm talking about be consistent to the point that this is like a ritual. Like you feel uncomfortable not pulling up. You know what I'm saying? We need to have fitness like that. Fitness should not be a point that I lose it all. Now I want to get everything back. Fitness should not be to a point that we've pushed so far gone that it's like we stressing ourselves out about not hitting the goal. And what I mean by so far gone, you 300 pounds. You the heaviest you ever weighed in your life. Like, we see the weight being gained each step of the way. We see the weight. Like, let's keep it real. You don't just magically gain 30, 40 pounds out of nowhere. You don't realize you slow fed yourself. You didn't just out of nowhere just gain 45 pounds. It don't work like that. It don't work like that at all. I get annoyed when somebody driving by you and it's look like they struggling to stay in their lane and they got a little ass car like a full focus or something. Side note. But I need you to stay consistent. Consistency trumps all. Like, stop trying to cram astronomical goal into 1 month because you got a vacation coming up, or now it's about to be close to your wedding. Why stress yourself out? Why stress your body out? And why not make it a gradual process from you staying consistent? Consistency trumps all. You showing up consistently throughout the year, at least 3 days a week, is going to be far better than you grinding out 2-3 months. It's going to be far better. You're going to get better results. You're going to feel better. You're going to look better. Your body's going to adapt to what you're doing, because a lot of y'all don't realize you got to allow your body to be able to process what you're putting it through anyway. This isn't something that we just jumping into or just doing because we want to get back in the dating field. You get what I'm saying? But it's unacceptable. We've been 2 weeks, technically 2 weeks in a month, 2 weeks and a couple days, and you only worked out 4 times. You only worked out 5 times. We got work to do. And consistency, once again, consistency is what you need. It's key. Consistency is key. If you're not consistent, how can you really even expect to get so much more from your journey? You ain't been consistent. I need you to build and focus more on consistency. I don't need you to focus on what's the best source of protein, what's the best source of this. Like, a lot of those things, you'll start to understand what works best for you as we get more consistent. But to sit here and think that you just doing the so-called best ab workout, you doing the best chest workout, and you doing the best leg exercise for a week or 2 weeks, you think that's really going to get you results? You tripping. You need to be consistent. You need to find out what your X factor is. Why is it so important for you to do this now? This is going to help build discipline to keep you consistent. We need to stop looking for motivation all day, all night. We just want to be motivated all day. No. We need to build consistency from discipline. It could be a point you tired of looking the way you look. That could really be your X factor. That was my X factor. I was tired of being skinny. I'm sorry, dog. I couldn't take it no more. When I play sports, I just see how people just easily moving me out the way, little stuff like that. That shit had me want to get consistent. Me going to the gym and seeing the inspiration and motivation around in the room. You see that one person that's been dedicated to the workouts, in great shape. Chest popping out, legs looking good, arms looking nice. It's another reason why I say have a good fitness atmosphere around you. Going to Planet Fitness is not going to cut it for you. You've been out of shape for too long. Just going in there, it's not motivating. I train a few of my clients at Planet Fitness. It is not motivating for everybody. It's not a go-to gym for everybody. I don't care how much they upgrade it. The purple color scheme ain't working out. You got to know when something ain't working for you and remove yourself from it. That's another thing too. Accountability is going to be important. So many people say, don't talk to nobody about your goals. No, talk to the right people about your goals. Talk to the right people about your goals. It's not about just talking to Joe Blow who don't give a rat's ass about what you got going on. It's about talking to somebody that genuinely care. And that's another reason why I say you should have family and friends around you that's going to tell you, hey, you looking crazy. You gaining weight. You might feel some type of way because that's a fact and you don't want that. But you still should have somebody around you that can tell you, dog, that tummy hanging over that belt line. This is how we build consistency with accountability. Stop walking away from the facts. You need to hold yourself accountable. The easiest way to hold yourself accountable is by having the right people around you. Stop running away from what you're destined to do because you don't want to be held accountable. You don't want to be the person that has the right people around you on a regular basis that gonna tell you fucking up. You need that. Why y'all keep running away from that? I think that's one of the most annoying things I see on a regular basis, where people don't want to be held accountable. They don't. You need to be held accountable in order to get in great shape, man. That's why, like I say this all the time. Join a run club. Join a fitness group. Join something that's going to hold you accountable. If you've been going out and eating with your friends all the time, dog, all the damn time, do understand one thing. Those people that you've been coddling, that have coddled you this entire time, are not going to be the right people that's going to help you move forward towards your goal. It's not. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's a fact. If the people you still hanging around to lose the weight that you want to lose, and these the same people you've been hanging around to gain that 30 pounds that you gain, you're gonna have to remove yourself from these people, and people don't want to have these types of conversations. Remember, when we on live, drop your questions. It's always about transparency. When we on live, do me a favor, always drop your questions. No craziness. Real questions. If you want your questions answered, like I said, I'm a personal trainer. I'm a certified personal trainer. I'm not somebody who just been shooting shit. At one point in this fitness game, I had anywhere between 6 to 18 trainers. I used to manage for LA Fitness. Am I saying LA Fitness is the best gym of all gyms? Hell nah. I don't even want to re-sign up for LA Fitness. The experience I just been having. But I've always been very passionate about fitness to make sure you're getting the right information to point you in the right directions. I don't want you to get frustrated. I don't want you to build an unrealistic program or have unrealistic expectations, and you hold yourself accountable to these expectations that you can't even hit for real. I want to make sure you have the right tools that you can utilize to set yourself up to win. Getting in great shape is not easy, it's difficult. It may be easy for some because they already have some of these disciplines and some of these tools available to them, but some people don't even know where to start. Some people don't even know where to go. Consistency is a start there. I want you to do things you can be consistent with. I don't want you to pick up no habits, no routines, take no information that you can't be consistent with. If you can't be consistent with it, we're throwing it out. We're throwing it out. I did not build my physique off doing inconsistent things. I built my physique off things that I can be consistent with. I picked gyms that had me motivated. For those who don't know, I go to a lot of different gyms. I've been to DMV Iron. I've been to Golds. Every Golds you can think of in the DC, Maryland, and Virginia area. Every Golds you could possibly think of. Washington Sports Club. That's where I first got certified as a trainer. That's where I first started coaching as a trainer. From Washington Sports Club, then that's when I went to LA Fitness. LA Fitness, when I managed LA Fitness, I used to tell people all the time, I'd be damned if I work out at LA Fitness. I didn't like the environments in LA Fitness. I didn't. Me being a fitness director, I never enjoyed working out at LA Fitness. Every LA Fitness that I worked out at when I was a fitness director for LA Fitness, I ain't managed there. I couldn't do it. So many times I come into the club and somebody hit me with the, oh yeah, the vulgar language, bro. The vulgar language, though. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. But for me, it's been one of them situations where me personally, you gotta find a right place for you. You gotta find the right place for you at the end of the day in order to get in great